Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Polly and I review a lot of things. So I put an order of the Swiss Arabian, the one that I did the review. These ones. By the way, I'm gonna do a comeback for these because the ones that I, didn't hate but wasn't impressed with, they were like the soapy ones. Well, I mean, I'm at home and my baby was sick and I don't want to smell like oud or anything like that. So I'm like, well, yeah, sure, like let's smell like fresh soap. So I tried one of these, for example, yesterday, the Royal Mystery that I really didn't like. I was like, oh, whatever. I don't feel like I need a bottle of this, but I will say it's really not bad. I actually liked it. And the staying power was awesome. It stayed on my clothes really well. It's like a powdery soap, like it's floral kind of thing. Not bad. Again, I don't need a bottle of this. I don't like it that much, but I don't dislike it. I mean, I'm definitely gonna finish this little guy. And then I had a comment. We're talking about the perfumes, and she's like, listen, I get your response to Hamsa. Get it. But give it another try. You might like it. And that's the thing with Middle Eastern fragrances. You need to smell them so many times for your nose to adjust or recognize certain notes. And every time it's going to smell different. And look and behold, the disgusting Hamsa that I hated. I'm not obsessed with it. Again, I'm not going to get a bottle. But now I'm picking up a lot of yellow florals. Like maybe even Lily of the Valley. And just a lot of like more floral. Again, for me, it's a bit more on the older lady side, but it's not gross or anything like that. So I have it on today. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I definitely, because I got them and I do want to finish at least these little guys. I do want to find something that I will be very comfortable having a bottle. I do think I have a few in mind, but they're the ones that I'm not going to be using all the time. I'm looking for a good good oud. Something unique and different. Again, it's going to be once in a while, but something I'm like, this is. So, just saying. So, I'm going to come back on those soapy ones and let you know my final thoughts because they might be changing, apparently. But when I put the order, I think because it was Black Friday and I had the coupon and they were on discount on top of that, I think because of the price, I forgot that I actually ordered two different things to sample. I ordered maybe I remembered and then I forgot because when I saw it, I was like, huh? So I ordered also the oils to sample. So they have two different lines of oils. So I ordered the ones that kind of look similar to this. They're small little bottles. They're very concentrated. And then I ordered this one because it was for $5 and bummer, I don't like it at all. This one is the whatever. I don't like it. It's there's oud there, but it's very green, potent, not modern. Like I really didn't like this one. Not my thing. But it comes in a box like this. Now, I'm not going to review them all. There's a lot. So I'm definitely breaking into two. Today, I'm going to review the ones that I did try and kind of got an opinion on them. And we'll do the other ones later. So, no, none of that. So, I'm going to start with the two that I didn't like. Again, I might like them later. But I was just, So again, the one that I just mentioned, it came also in this sample kit as well. And the other one is Alchemy for Her. So I put a little notes here for old lady, okay, dry down. So so they're a pain in the ass to open when I went on the reviews. That was the complaint for over there. Like my fingers hurt from like opening. They're very tight and they're very small, and there's a lot. Yeah, they're not easy to open. But on the other hand, you know, your oils aren't going anywhere. So they come like this with this little thing. It's just, it's very strong, like something from the 80s, 90s, but I don't know. I don't like fragrances like this. Now, the other ones, so, okay, so we have two ouds here. Well, maybe there's more. Okay, so let's start with the Oriental Oud. So from the kind of what I got, it's a very light oud. And it's very like, it's like a fresh oud cologne, like a man's cologne. The notes here on the top, artemisia, citrus fruit, lavender. Middle, you have leather, spices, and tobacco. And then you have argan wood, amber, and wood notes. So for me, it was, where's my little notes here? I actually didn't even pick up on much oud at the beginning. I said good fresh man cologne. There is a bit oud more in the dry down, I did notice. Again, it's very easy to wear. And the fact that so they have on the website women oils for men and unisex. Honestly, all of the men are also unisex, also because it's an oil. And I don't know, maybe it's because it's oil, and I do think that it's the alcohol that helps kind of the projection. But you smell it when it's literally in your nose. So it's more, they're more skin scent. So anything like this, if you're kind of, I don't know, you can always get it in an oil. Well, now I smell the oud, but it's very soft. It's very, yeah, it's very nice. It's very soft. It doesn't come off animalic to me, but it's very nice. So the Oriental, no, this is the Dark Magic. What am I saying? This is the Oriental Wood. Oh, until I open it. Well, let's talk about the Dark Magic. Where's the Dark Magic? My little notes. Unisex, oud, and easy. So it's an easy oud to wear. Just like I put on my notes. Yeah, it's just, but you can smell the oud. Oh my God, the Oriental. Oh, these little thingies. So the Oriental, yeah, I don't smell the oud. That's why I said no oud. Even though it says Oriental Oud, when you smell it straight from, you don't smell any oud at all. It just smells like a fresh, spicy, kind of, I'm getting like the leather and tobacco a little bit, but it's more like the citrus, the lavender, and the woody notes that are coming through a lot. So on the dry down, there was a little bit of oud, but this one is definitely one that I want to play more with. And then, like I said, the Dark Magic, it does have oud. It's very easy. So if you want to add oud, but you don't want to, like after I did the Swiss Arabia, excuse me, I became so, I overdid it with the oud. It was overdosed. I smelled it everywhere. And now I'm like, I don't really want to smell any more oud. So I'm like back to my florals and vanillas because I'm like, oh, I can't do the oud. But this one is very nice if you want to kind of have your fresh and florals and everything. You want to like have a little bit of oud in there, but you don't want to have it powerful and strong. So an oil is actually going to help that. It's just going to give you a little bit, but not a lot because it's more of a skin scent. So there is that, but the Oriental Oud, yeah, it's good. I really, really like it. So I'm going to put this guy aside to play with more. All right, so then we have a whiff of 5. So a whiff of 5, I didn't put the notes for everything because there's a lot. Listen, forget about it. So a whiff of 5, strong soap. Yes. Very soapy, like it's like a sweet, strong soap. And the dry down I liked because, again, because it's an oil and it's more of a skin scent, it just kind of dried like a really nice fresh soap. I'm not against, especially like after the shower to spray one of the soapy perfumes and then to use this kind of, you know, like lather yourself in it. Might be nice. All right, then we have Autad. Autad, again, so this is, they call it calm aromatic soapy oud. So I added the soapy because it does have a little bit of that. So I feel like it's the lavender that gives that soapy vibe. But the notes here are bergamot, neroli, orange leaf, and pepper on the top. In the middle, you have lavender, sage, juniper berries, and cardamom. And the base, you have iris, leather, vetiver, lichen, I don't know what that is, and argan wood. I'm doing this for you. Okay, so the Autad. So if the Oriental Wood, I don't really smell any wood, maybe just on the dry down, and the Dark Magic, you can really smell the oud. So this is, you can smell the oud here, and the vetiver, and the cardamom. Yeah, not my favorite. There's something I don't know, just it's okay, but not my favorite. Definitely not. I mean, if I want oud, honestly, I would get one of the perfumes, the fragrances versus an oil. Yeah. All right, next one, we have Pacific Islands. Very strong, potent green. I didn't like it, not even the dry down. Yeah, just very like but it's like strong. So it's clean, it's like a cleaning solution green thing happening there. Let me open it. Yeah, like it's like if this was a cleaning solution, it would smell really good, like really good green fresh, very strong. But I don't want to smell like that. That makes sense. I think it does. So there's that. But I'm thinking things that, because they're oils, I think I'm gonna try to put them in diffusers, the ones that I wasn't really a fan of. Because again, just the aroma in a room versus aroma on your skin, you don't want the same things. Again, in the cleaning solution, this would be fabulous. But so I'm gonna use them up like that, the ones that I didn't really like. Sea breeze. So sea breeze, I have it here. It's a really good smell. Something like this, honestly, I would rather have in a perfume that I can really smell and it will project. It's a very fresh ocean water, very ocean. So it kind of gives, you know, those little beach houses, the white ones, like a lot of that, and everything is white inside, and you have seashells everywhere. So that's kind of how it smells. So it's not a sunscreen tan kind of scent. It's very ocean water, and I like that. And just, yeah, I wish it just had a bit more, but I'm definitely going to use this one up. It's really nice, kind of very fresh. Definitely not something I would think to purchase. There were two that I tried. There were musk, and one of them, it's a white musk. That is a yes. That needs to be yes. Okay. Spanish sandalwood. So this is pure sandalwood oil. There's all there's to it. That's the only note. And this is good, I would say, maybe to even add to something to layer with it. But this is a very soft, warm wood. There's no oud to it. There's nothing burning there. It's just very, I don't know, it's just very good and soft. This is, yeah, this is really nice. It's just kind of, you know, like nice cozy wood. I really like that one. Then we have sands. So they didn't for some reason have any notes for it, but they kind of called it earthy, fresh, energetic, soft, and woody. And so I said it's unisex, soft, woody, and fresh, kind of linen. But I have it here, and It's a very light scent, somewhat sweet sands, but it doesn't, not, I mean, obviously they don't project, but this is very, very light. Like, the performance of this one, even as an oil, is just not the greatest, but I do like it, so I would definitely kind of cover myself more in that. All right, then we have, ooh, Marrakesh. Yes, this is so stinking good. So Marrakesh, I have it right here. Oh, so okay. So they call it sporty, crispy, and green, and with seawater, mint, and lavender. I said it's like a lavender soapy fresh cologne. Now the notes on the top we have cologne, green notes, lavender, mint, rosemary, seawater, and coriander. In the middle, geranium, jasmine, rolly, sandalwood. And then the base, amber, cedar, musk, oak musk, and tobacco. I don't smell any tobacco, but this is such a good fresh cologne. Absolutely unisex. It just smells so bloody good. Just like, it's like a fresh cologne, but not the Western kind of sporty. Just better. Just really good. I love Marrakesh. It's so, so nice. And then the other one, Tangier. Do I have Tangier? Did I take any notes from this one? Yeah. I liked it more in the beginning, that I was like, kind of like, ah, you're okay. Fresh, unisex, soapy, and good. So I have it here. It turns out more sweet. It's just fresh but sweet. Again, really liked it. Nothing amazing. The Marrakesh really stood out to me. Just like, if you want that more masculine, but you don't want to smell like a man or like your dad or grandpa, but you want something more like that. This is so good. Really, really, really good. And then we have Nice and Spicy. I love this one. That's the other one that is also unisex. And I really, in my opinion, I mean, they say it's for men, but it's unisex. It's fresh. And it is more kind of a little bit warmer, a little bit spicy, a little bit sweeter, but just a little bit, because it's still really, really fresh. So they call it smooth citrus and spice. And it is, it's very smooth. It's not intense. It's not too strong. On the top, you have orange and grapefruit. And then in the middle, you have pepper and bergamot. No, well, bergamot. Pepper and pelargonium. There is that word. In the base, you have benzoin, cedar, vetiver, and patchouli. Okay. Wow. That was a hard one, wasn't it? So, man, this one is really, really good. It is just soft, fresh, crispy, sweet. Man, but for women too. Yeah. So the Nice and Spicy and the Marrakesh, I would highly recommend. They just smell really, really good. But the thing is, like, again, these oils, they don't really, I don't know, there's not much projection. Maybe you need to put a lot more than just the little dabs that I did. But if you know there's going to be a certain kind of night when there's going to be a lot of closeness, that you don't need projection. So those are very nice. And there's something surprising when you're talking to a person you don't smell, and then you're really up there, up and close, like all about here, and suddenly you get like a really nice smell. It's kind of like, it's another trigger to the situation. So just saying, there is a purpose for this as well, or to layer. But these are the ones for today. Yes, I'm not doing an hour review on samples. That was exhausting. For you to watch, for me to do. We don't need that. We don't need that. But yes, so there's actually quite a few that I really liked. Again, none of them, besides the Marrakesh and like Nice and Spicy. Man, I really like them. They're very, like, I keep you know, like putting my makeup, doing my hair, and I'm like, what is that? I'm like, oh my gosh, you smell good. Yeah, they're kind of they're very similar to me because they're both fresh cologne that women can wear, kind of like have some smoothness and some warmth to them. As fresh as they are, they're also kind of warm and sweet. So I really like them. Yeah, the Pacific Islands, man, it's just I don't know. Yeah. But these ones, maybe, I don't know. Do I want my house smelling like oud? Maybe. I'll give it a go. What do I have to lose? You know. So yeah, there's gonna be a few that are gonna be ending up in a diffuser. So there's that. So thanks for joining in. So I will do another section for the other ones. I did separate into two groups. I did put a group aside that did kind of smell more feminine, more Western, just more easy, very safe purchases, just kind of to go over those. But I just wanted to try the weird ones first and kind of see where we're going with them. But Nice and Spice and Marrakesh are fantastic. Just right off the back, they're like really good. Really, really good. Like, try them. They're so good. Yeah. And your men will love it too, because it's fresh, especially for if you maybe I'm gonna give this to my husband. So my husband, he does not like fragrances. It gives him a headache. He doesn't wear cologne, and it breaks my spirit because I love fragrances, especially on men. There's nothing more sexy than a man with a good cologne. I mean, that just seals the deal. But he doesn't like it. So when we go out, I have to like literally sneak from a corner and like spray him. But maybe this, he's not going to mind because he's not going to be able to smell it. You can't really smell them on you. They don't, maybe they project for others, but I only when it's literally in front of my nose do I smell it. But this way, he can smell good from me without him knowing that he's even smelling like anything. So if you're in my situation, this might be the answer. I am definitely gonna let it go. I'm gonna give it a go. So either way, for the 7th time, me trying to say bye-bye. I'm one of those people like on the phone, it's hard to say goodbye to me. But thanks for hanging out. Part 2 is gonna come up soon too. Till then, have a wonderful day and be safe. Bye guys.